Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video I'm going to go through a fairly large consignment. We've got some pretty cool cards in here, some that we haven't seen in a while. We'll open up some packs at the very end, but until then I am going to give you guys a discount code that we have for Pokemon Wonder. He has his own YouTube channel, really nice guy, and I hope to see him at Charlotte Collecticon as well, because he's from North Carolina, he's not too far away. But this discount code should give you 10% off. I think he said the code was TCA5, but I went to just test it now. And that didn't work, but TCA10 did work, which makes more sense since it's 10% off. But I think it only works for one order. But let me show you where he's at. He's got a lot of singles. So this is Pokemon Wonder. See if I can go back. There we go. He's got sealed products, singles, graded cards, all kinds of stuff. So if you just go to his home and you scroll down here, you see he's got these products. Blastoise, I mean, you got 4 different eras right here. Generation 5, Generation 6, Generation 3, Generation 1. That's 3, 3, 1, 1. I was hoping there'd be a 2 in there, but there's not. All right, so you want to buy this Blastoise. And it's base set to, you add it to your cart, you go to your cart, check out. Now, I think he said this only works once, but discount code TCA10. Let's see if it applies. There you go. And it pulls off 10%. So it pulls off the $5.18. So that will work. So if you shop from here, or this is a place that you already know about, then you could use this code TCA10 and get 10% off of one of your orders. I think he said it was only going to be a one-time use, but if it does apply for more than that in the future, I will let you guys know. I'll update my link tree and my YouTube videos, because I believe I said that you can use code TCA5. That's what I had misunderstood that, but it's actually going to be code TCA10 that you have to use for this. All right, so let me X out of here. We're going to go back to, we're just going to go back to here. We're going to start looking at these consignments, and then I'll go through some of the, we'll open up some packs there at the very end. Got the Bulbasaur. Oh yeah, and we are definitely having a live video tomorrow night. These are all the CGC ones that we're doing here at first. Dark Houndoom. A lot of pristines, a lot of modern stuff, and there's a pretty decent variety of cards that are in here, but I believe some of the higher end stuff is in PSA graded. Looks like my mom may have flipped around these cards over here. There's an armored Mewtwo. Still one of the coolest. Man, the Japanese version of this thing has such cool texture. Made me want to go back and open up some V-Star Universe. Ninetales, Pika VMAX, there's a Shattered Raichu. For the live tomorrow, we do have one Team Rocket pack lined up to be open. I think he said this one might have been like Pop 4, which kind of makes sense. I mean, CGC hasn't graded a ton of stuff, and Rebel Clash wouldn't have been a very hot set to be grading. But at the same time, might be one of those things that people are still looking forward to picking up if you're a Rayquaza collector. One of my favorite artworks there on that Alakazam. Then we've got an Arceus V-Star, a couple of those. Got the Articuno, the Blastoise. I was surprised to see this thing had dropped down so far. I've got people offering me like 40 bucks, I think, for a 9 or something like that. There's that Blaziken. Is that the one that Cool Trainer Ryan was trying to open up? Has he actually been able to go through and open that one? There's that Bridget that we just sold in a raw card. Let me put the keyboard up top. There's a special illustration rare for the Charizard. I still need that one for my personal collection. I need to go and get that thing added before it, I don't know where the price is, if it's went up or down, but if people start forgetting about something, hopefully the price goes down, but I'm definitely not going to just rely on that. There's the Dialga V-Star. A lot of times when he had some of these cards in Japanese or in English, he also had the Japanese version for like the gold cards, or even some of the more high-end cards that we'll see here at the very end. Like, this is the regular full art from Team Up, and there you got the alternate full art, and there's the regular GX. There's a full art from a newer set, Temporal Forces. There's the VMAX Gengar. That one's pretty expensive. Giratina. Got that Giratina there too. That was a Giratina we were trying to open from Lost Origins. Just, it wasn't working out too well. Oh yeah, here's that Giratina V-Star. The texture just, it's pretty sick on the Japanese side. Got a couple of those. Mega Gyarados, man. You would think that would be a bigger card, but it was pretty easy to pull back in the day. It's made very big strides from the prices that we used to see. There's that nice Latios GX. I remember when I opened up cases right there at the beginning of Team Up, because I was still doing singles at the time for that stuff. I think I pulled maybe like 5 of those or so. You could definitely tell that the alternate art ones were much more scarce. Also, when you see this, if this isn't up yet, it should be starting Tuesday night on a 5-day. I did have to do a correction because this was listed as Japanese, but it's actually the Chinese version of this card. There's the Lugia V. Got the alternate art. Got the alt art. Machamp V. Machoke. Curious to see where that one goes. I think I saw somewhere where people were posting that card was over $100 or something like that. Maybe it was the Japanese version. There's both of the Wailord, Magikarp and Wailord. That was definitely cooler, right? But you wouldn't think there'd be such a huge gap in price. Mallow and Lana. Got the Marnie. That's the Metal Mew EX. Definitely a lot easier to get the 10 on that Mew. I mean, it was a lot easier to find. This guy right here, I just recently finished selling through my CGC 10s, I think at $39.99, and then I had one scrap left over that I guess maybe somebody canceled on. I bumped up to $49.99 just to see if it would sell, but if you look at it, it's like you know that this card is going to be worth a whole lot more, but how long is it going to take because there were so many people buying the 151s and breaking them down, the UPCs anyways. That's what I was doing because I didn't have room for them. They're just so big. This is all from the same guy. He sent in this cool lockbox that I did end up keeping. I mean, my kids are going to get it. He didn't want it back, which it probably wouldn't have been worth it to ship it back anyways. Got to throw in a few gray felt, Pikachu with gray felt hat, right? There's the Ray VMAX from Evolving Skies. Raikou, English and Japanese. It'd be kind of cool to see how some of these more common modern sets that you can find both on the English side and the Japanese side, how they compare. There's a pretty big card. You got the Sightseer, the Japanese version, both Skylas. That's the original one from Breakpoint. Squirtle, Starmie V, Umbreon. Well, it's not the original. You can get it from a black and white set too, I think. If I'm thinking right. Man. Oh yeah, there we go. Umbreon VMAX got both the English and the Japanese version. Be nice if that Venusaur was a 10. That would be a huge card. But, of course, it's not. I still haven't actually gotten in my Shrouded Fable packs for the live tomorrow night. But I should. I'm supposed to get them in any minute now. We'll just have to see. I'm sure they'll come in right here in the middle of this video. Then we got a couple big cards. Well, this is really the big one. You got the Rayquaza Gold Star. Pulled in 8. So, definitely the Gold Star people go for from that era. If you want to have a 10. Although I did see, I believe it was the Latios, one of them, that also comes from EX Deoxys had seen a significant uptick in price. I didn't think it was like a $20,000 card, but I'm pretty sure I saw a sale not too long ago, maybe within the last 6 months or so that was up there. All right, so these are the packs that we're going to open up. I'm going to open up 10 Celebration packs because I haven't opened up Celebrations in a while. And maybe we'll get a little nostalgic kick out of it. I'd love to pull a Charizard, who wouldn't, right? But there's Blastoise, Venusaur, got cards like Birthday Pikachu. All right, pack 1 is a dud. What are the prices on Celebration packs now? I think when I had stopped selling them, they were about $6 or $7 a piece. Got a Zamazenta V. Palkia. Well, we got a Pikachu. All right, hopefully we get some cards from the Classic Collection. 0 for 3 so far. Xerneas and another Pikachu, so that's good. That one's from the Classic Collection. We've got 1 Classic Collection card, we've got 1 V, and 2 reimagined artworks. There we go. Got a nice little Here Comes Team Rocket. I'm going to say the Pikachu is still probably my favorite card so far. Haven't really hit anything too big. I never pulled a 10 out of any of the Pikachus that I pulled from Celebration packs. Nice little Flying Pikachu V. we got here? Ooh, there we go. That's a big one. Pulled the Umbreon Gold Star. All right, that one takes the cake. Let's see what we have next. What is it? Really only the Charizard that can probably beat that one out? Nice. Got a Venusaur. Got a third Pikachu as well. All right, last pack. Finishing strong. Can we continue the streak? Nope. All right, it's the last pack. Nothing. All right, that was pretty cool. What was your favorite card? I'm going to go with, for me, I mean, it had to be the Umbreon. This is one of 2 cards that I was collecting right there when the set first came out. I just thought it was too cool of a card that you could pull. It was fairly common to pull, but even still, it was really nice. This one and the Zard, those were both cards that I went after pretty hard there in the beginning. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you in the live tomorrow night. And again, if you want to shop around for some singles, some raw cards, go check out PokemonWonder.com. I have no idea what all he's got on there, but I know he's got a wide variety of different items from raw cards to graded cards and plenty of supplies. And if you need supplies and you don't see it on there, send him a message. All right, y'all have a great weekend or a great week. We just started the week.